the morning. It'll be easier in the day. Sunshine on through your window. We got a lot to lead the way. Looks like the bottle has run empty. Yeah, your heart is pouring dry. Lord, you don't like what it feels like. You're sad and lonely eyes. Looks like you're always never. Yeah, your legs, they feel like lead. Lord, you're twisting here and turning. Then you're white and lonely. Yeah, it'll be easier in the morning. It'll be easier in the day. Sunshine on through your window. We got a lot to lead the way. Looks like you got no one you can talk to. And your heart is torn and blue. Yeah, you're looking no direction. I guess these words might pull you through. It'll be easier in the morning. It'll be easier in the day. Sunshine on through your window. We got a lot to lead the way. It'll be easier in the morning. It'll be easier in the day. Oh, yeah. Sunshine on through your window. We got a lot to lead the way. We got a lot to lead the way. Oh, I tell you. Yeah. We got a lot to lead the way.
Hey everyone. How's it going? Thank you. Happy Thursday. And welcome to At Home Again Naturally. Said that very strangely. I'm going to get Instagram set up, get those guys in on this as well. Hope you're all having a good day and a good week. It's really great to be back with you again. We're really starting to make a habit of these little Thursdays together. It's nice. Okay, let's go live on Instagram. Cool. I think that's both streams live. Hello everyone. Hey Una. Hey Steve. Hey Bob. Hey Barney. Thanks so much for joining me so early. It's great to be here. It's great to be playing again. I'm just going to close that door because we might get a bit of noise. I don't know where you're watching in the world, but it's an absolutely gorgeous evening here in London. So it is really, it's really quite something. So I hope it's as good where you are as it is where we are, and I hope you're keeping safe and you're minding yourselves. I know it's been a bit of a busy week, lots of info kind of going around the place, and lots of, lots of stuff happening, as is to be expected. But nonetheless, we're gonna hang out for the next hour or so and do some tunes. So I'm going to start you off with one called The Fear. Need a boost in confidence to finish out the day. It seamlessly turns into 3 and sends you on your way. You're clearing out the clutter, you're cleaning up a mess. You can pack into a bag with your macaroon dress. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Oh, a drastic use of language for love in its infancy. At 29, you're no one's fine, as I will come to see. Oh, but Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. You're on the board again. You reappear every now and then, just for the heck of it. My shoulders ache from every night of restless sleep, but I'm sure I'll deal with it. Kira, you put the fear of back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, you put the fear of God back into me. Kira, Kira, Kira. Thank you very much. That's The Fear. That's off my first EP, The Cold Open. It's been a while since I played that song, so that was really fun. It's been a while since I started with that song. I can't remember the last time I started any set playing The Fear. That's a nice little change of pace. Hello to everyone joining on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks so much for coming along and for hanging out. As I said earlier, I hope you're minding yourselves, keeping safe, and I hope the weather's as good where you are. We are being blessed with a really gorgeous early summer evening here in London, so that's a really amazing backdrop to be playing to. We just finished Clap for Carers as well. Another really difficult week on the front line for a lot of workers, a lot of families. So it's important to take a few minutes out to just recognise the effort that those people are putting in, but also to remember that this is just the start of things. There's going to be a lot of fighting for, and a lot of campaigning for these people that we're going to have to be doing when this is all over, to make sure that their efforts are not only recognised when we need their help the most, but that they're recognised year round, and that they're able to live well off of their salaries and off of their working patterns. And so we need to remember that. I, for one, am really excited about getting involved in those kind of campaigns, as I'm sure you are as well. This is the reason why I don't play The Fear or start with The Fear, because it's in a weird tuning, and so it takes a little longer to get everything done. This is a song about spending time with someone that you never really expected to be able to spend time with, and enjoying it all the more for that surprise, and looking forward to the day that you get to spend time with that person again, and the next time that you get to just sit in each other's silence and just enjoy that for what it is. So, this is called Ins and Outs. He's just a writer, she loves to paint. One day without him is one less that he's away. His flight's in early, she'll still be asleep. The floorboards a whisper under his feet. He tries not to wake her as he climbs under the sheets. In winter time it's night time for most of the week. When you're gonna come back? When you're gonna go? When you're gonna leave this place and climb into the world? When you're gonna go there? Tell me what you saw. When you're gonna realize these ins and outs are all we've got to go on. Head on my shoulder, she said, what shall we do? And I said, I'm thinking milk, 3 sugars and you. Walking out with what you love can leave you with a surplus. The best way to walk is with a purpose. When you're gonna come back? When you're gonna go? When you're gonna leave this place and climb into the world? When you're gonna go there? Tell me what you saw. When you're gonna realize these ins and outs are all we've got to go on. Please don't speak so loudly. I've got something to confess. Baby, don't you speak so loudly. I've got something to confess. He's just a sculptor, she loves to pose. The best days for her are spent when she's out of her clothes. His flight's in early, she couldn't get to sleep. So she'll sit and wait until he comes back in one piece. Baby, when you gonna come back? When you gonna go? When you gonna leave this place and climb into the world? When you gonna go there? Tell me what you saw. When you gonna realize these ins and outs are all we've got to go on? When you gonna come back? When you gonna go? When you gonna leave this place and climb into the world? And when you gonna go there? Tell me what you saw. When you gonna realize these ins and outs are all we've got to go on? We've got to go on. We've got to go on. Thank you. That's ins and outs there. Alright, let's say hi to some of you. Let's go all the way down. Hello, Kenneth. Hey, Daz. Hey, Linda Cullen. Thank you so much for coming in and listening. Linda does her own live stream as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I watched it the other day and it was just so nice. I hadn't heard Linda play in a long time, so definitely check out Linda Cullen's live stream as well. Hey, Moira. Billy Vanter Whelan, another man who's been creating some fantastic stuff this week. He did an absolutely gorgeous guitar version of Married Life from the Pixar film Up. So check it out on his Facebook page. That's Billy Banter Whelan. I presume Banter's not actually his middle name. But you never know with you, Billy. You never really know. Hey, Kieran, frontline worker, absolute legend. Enjoying me in your downtime, which is strange. Hey, Baz, how's it going? How's everybody on Instagram? Hey, Dave. Hey, Liam. Hey, Bob. Hey, Cozzy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Owen. It's great to see you all. This has been a great start. Today we rang the change and gave purpose to these godless bones. Surely there'll be other places for us to build our houses on. If you see me and your heart beat raises, keep me in your praises. If you see me and your heart beat raises. Hey, honey, we're only hoping we'll luck out on this expensive ride of ours. You can bear the thought of owning up to all your mistakes and to every single fuck up. If you see me and your heart beat raises, keep in your praises. If you see me and your heart beat raises, keep in your praises. Keep me in your praises. Is it easier to tell you that it's gone? Blisters on your hands are signs of workmanship. Not that you've been at it for too long. If you see me and your heart beat raising, keep your praises. If you see me and your heart beat raises, keep your praises. If you've had great love and it only comes in phases, keep in your praises. If you see me and your heart beat raises, keep me in your praises. 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 Thank you. That's in your praises. I'm coming to the end of my whiskey reserves, so I've ordered another bottle. One that I think Jack Simpson of all things Whiskey Ireland would be proud of. But at the moment, I'm just savouring the stock that I've left. I think it's the first time in my life that I've ever bought a bottle of whiskey as part of my shopping. Which I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but the next week or so we're going to find out. So I'm gonna do One by the Hothouse Flowers, just because the song came into my head today when I was trying to think of songs to do, and it's one I haven't done in a long time, but one that always makes me feel really happy to play. And yeah, this is called Don't Go. It's by the Hothouse Flowers. there's a smell of fresh cut grass, and it's filling up my senses, and the sun is shining down on the blossoms in the avenue. There's a buzzing fly hanging around bluebells and the daisies. There's a lot more loving left in this world. Don't go, don't leave me now, now, now. While the sun it smiles, yeah. Stick around, laugh a while, yeah. And I lie on soft and sandy beaches, and my toes are submerged in the water. It feels good. There's children playing, building castles on the shoreline, like a painting that we loved, oh Lord. It feels so fine, don't go. Don't leave me now, now, now. While the sun it smiles, yeah. Stick around, laugh a while, yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Coming at me and they face me now. There's a blue Sirocco blowing warm wind into my face, and the sun is shining on the other side of the bridges, and there's a car going by with smiles in the window, and there's a black cat standing the guns on the gatepost, and there's a black cat telling me that love is on its way, and there's a black cat lying in the shadows of the gatepost, and there's a black cat telling me that love is on its way. Don't go. Don't leave me now, now, now. While the sun it smiles, yeah. Stick around, laugh a while, yeah. Stick around, laugh, don't go. Don't leave me now, now, now. While the sun it smiles, yeah. Stick around, laugh a while, yeah. Stick around, laugh a while, yeah. Laugh away. Thank you very much. That's Don't Go by Hot House Flowers. It's an old song, but it's a great song. I was just listening to their album People today. It's great. Let's say hi to a couple more of you. Calvin Hansen, you're so talented with a love heart. Thank you so much, Calvin. That's I don't know. Albert O'Brien, Deli Spice is a swan. Absolutely. Deli Spice is a swan. And Ken Rounds is asking for Every Time by Britney Spears. That seems to be a regular request from you, Ken. I really should relearn it. I knew how to play it years ago, but I don't know how to play it now. So yeah. Sorry for anybody that seems to be having a few connection issues there on Instagram. It seems to be pausing every now and then, but I think it's like working away and stuff. No problems on Facebook so far, so. This is a song about the great city of Newcastle. A lot going on up there at the moment. This is called Cartoon. Da 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 da. 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 I heard your glory of God, your faith, and knew in spite of your flaws that I wanted to stay and bury my face in your body's length, in every inch of your thighs, in every part of your intellect. My word is led by your line, and I'm tempted to write my name on your spine and cash it in so you can bring me a fever when you give me strength, and you can bring me a victory from the at such a high price and a movement that would lead me to vice and claim a big difference, but you can bury my body under all this cement. Say you forget where you put me, or at least never confess. If you had it right, if you had it, I don't wanna breathe. I don't wanna breathe. If you had it right, if you had it right, I don't wanna breathe. I don't wanna breathe. 2, 3, 4. I hope you answer me so I can make amends, and I'll be clearing my lines before the weekend. Can't digest, won't come to grips with anything that's anything, and I don't wanna breathe. I don't wanna breathe. Won't digest, won't come to grips with anything that makes you tick, and I don't wanna breathe. I don't wanna breathe. Da 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 da. Thank you very much. I'm going to slow it down in this moment. This next dedication comes with a bit of a sadness, unfortunately. Earlier this week I found out that an old friend of mine, I suppose, passed away. And I didn't know her that well. Her name is Leslie Ann Ledane, and she a businesswoman in Limerick, and she ran venues, she did charity events. I mean, the list of what Leslie Ann did is fairly long and possibly endless. And we got to know Leslie Ann through coming up and playing at her venue, Sheila Fab, in Limerick, this gorgeous little spot where we got to play a couple of times. And going to Sheila Fab was really just, I mean, it was like a holiday. There, you know, I can't think of many other places where we were made to feel so welcome and so wanted. Anytime we wanted to book a gig in Sheila Fab, I would send a message, or Lavo, my production manager, would send a message to Leslie Ann, and she would be back to us in minutes. She was just so incredibly generous with her time and with her resources, and it was so sad to hear that she passed away earlier this week. So I want to play this next song for her. The real amazing thing this week, as I said, I didn't actually know Leslie Ann that well. We only met a handful of times. But what was amazing is how many people reached out to me in the last couple of days to say, oh, I knew Leslie Ann as well. She did this charity event for me, or she came and did this for me. And from all over the country, from all over Ireland, just people really, really feeling sad that Leslie Ann had sadly passed away. And yeah, I think like it's really just a mark of what a wonderful person she was, and my love goes out to her husband Shay and his family and all of Leslie Ann's family during what I imagine is just such a difficult time. So I hope you'll send your love to Shay and Leslie Ann's family as well. And in the meantime, I'm going to play this song for us. It's called Bees. I was 19 when I came to town. They call it the summer of love. We were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy, way down on Carlton Street. I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. Brown hair zigzagged around her face, and a look of half surprise. Like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eye. She said to me, "Oh, can't you see, I'm not the factory kind, and if you don't take me out of here, I'll lose my mind." She was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild, said as long as there's no price on love I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We went busking down in Limerick town, and the crack was mighty good. We passed the hat at Sheila Fan, just because we could. I said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, with fire burning in the hearth and babbies on the rug. She said, "Oh man, you foolish man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'll not know me as well." She was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild, said as long as there's no price on love I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch, and so I let her wander off with the rambling itch. I heard that she'd been sleeping rough down on the Derby beat, white horse in her hip pocket and a wolf hand at her feet. And I heard that she'd been married once to a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much like settling down. Oh, she was a rare thing, as fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, you wouldn't want me any other way. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. That goes out to Leslie Ann's family, and also to everyone that got in touch with me this week who was friends with Leslie Ann, who I imagine are having a hard time as well. Elaine and Emma, and all the people that Leslie Ann was involved with, and who she really made an impact on. I'm sure there were many. Let's say hi to some more of you. What are you all saying? Hey Jill, thanks so much for the support. Thanks for coming. Des Mahan's here. Hey Des Mahan. Daz Clark is here. It's just sound engineers. Loads of sound engineers just joining. It's amazing. Feels like a reunion of some sort. Hey Anthony, how's it going? Billy Whelan, thanks so much for singing along, for trying to sing along via the comment section. I encourage all of you to do the same. Follow in Billy's footsteps. This is a song that I wrote, funnily enough, when I was working out of a room in Des Mahan's warehouse. Des gave me a space to start writing my debut EP, and that was when I started working on Cold Open. And I really got into a good productive period of writing and creating, which was really, really brilliant. And one of the nights that I was driving home, I turned the last corner towards my house, and this fox crossed across the road in front of me. I thought that was pretty cool. He was kind of nicely lit by like all the street lamps and all that. And I thought nothing more of it until the second night and the night after that, the same thing happened. And this kept happening every couple of nights, where this fox would just cross my path at the same point in the road, and it was really, really strange. And I started thinking of this fox as a bit of a friend, as a bit of a buddy. The guy that you meet on the last bus home, where it's just the two of you, and you can't help but strike up a conversation. So you ask the fox, or he asks you, "How was your day?" And you say, "Yeah, it's grand." And you ask the fox, "How was yours?" And he says, "Well, I'm a fox." So, don't know what to tell you. So this goes out to anyone that is just getting through this time, and is probably doing an amazing job of getting through this time, but it's very hard to give ourselves the credit and very hard to talk ourselves up. So this goes out to anyone holding something together. It's called Safe and Sound. I felt the fever as it circled the earth, and your hands wrapped around my neck from the day of my birth. Like a mark from an amber kiss, I hear a loud sound on the roof of my house, and I've had enough of this. Heavy with duty, the burden resumes. I find myself out all hours to content my eventual doom, locking eyes with what I've never known. I think it's best for me to go, because I wanna make sure that you are safe and sound. I'm gonna be the man to break your heart, world renowned. Like any good seizure, I'm feeling the fall. The walls crumble one by one until my neighbor is dead in the hall. And though I know I can do no more, I feel my feet are rooted to the floor. And I wanna make sure that you are safe and sound. I'm gonna be the man to break your heart, world renowned, until you found that I broke your heart more than once, and danced you down a path you used to run, having kept you for anything that I needed. If I told you it's all for nothing, could you believe it? What a feeling, and what a solution, baby. What a solution, what a solution, baby. What a solution, what a solution, baby. What a solution. What a solution, baby. What a resolution. Oh, 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 What a resolution. What a resolution, maybe. What a resolution. Thank you. That's safe and sound. That's the first track off my debut EP, Cold Open. It's dedicated to Des, who gave me the room to start writing my EP in. It's amazing how some small, what seemed like small gestures to certain people ends up having such a big impact on my life, and that was one of them. So I want to say thanks to Des for that. This is a tune which was about another big part of my life when I was 16 in my first serious relationship. And looking back on it, you know, absolutely rocking that relationship, doing everything right, but in hindsight making an absolute clusterfuck of it. And I could never quite click with this girl's dad. I never got the feeling that he quite trusted me. I felt he got the measure of me pretty early on, and he kind of was just like, I know what you're up to. I know what you're gonna do. And I was 16 years old. I didn't know what I was gonna fucking do, so that was always a weird relationship. But looking back on it now as I'm older, having had much better relationships with the fathers of girlfriends since, including my current one. Hello, Martin, if you're there. It just goes to show that these things that seem like such a big thing at the time, over time actually don't mean anything. So, this is a song which I wrote with my friend Steve Robinson. This is called Stop Beating Yourself Up Over Nothing. We built our funeral pyre at such a young age. Came to me gentle, platform for arrange. With your father certain that boy like me could never be what he seemed, his young head. Why would surely ruin for other men, just like I did, so he says. And your mother was right, as she always is. Had I heeded the warnings in mind, things might well have been different. Darling, you know that you could stop beating yourself up over nothing. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop beating yourself up over nothing. Something always leads to nothing in the end. Don't you lean on me when I can't seem to give you what you want. I can't ever give you what you need. Maybe you know that it is killing me. So on we go, knowing things will get better in the hope they won't. How did things slip away from us so easily? When did I stop bringing daggers to my sleep? How could you know that you could stop beating yourself up over nothing? Stop, being so hard on yourself. And you can stop beating yourself up over nothing. I know that something is always better than nothing in the end. And you can see that how we control the fire set us ablaze. You came to me restless, it's only a phase. And the fact that he knows your body as I don't is news to me, genuinely. But then again, experience is made for two better men, so I'll just be better than him. And your mother was right, but I don't give a shit what she thinks. Having heeded the warnings in my heart, my best path is in leaving this. Thank you very much. Let's stop beating yourself over. Goes out to any 16-year-olds struggling to get their girlfriend's dad to like you. I hear that we're having some problems with Facebook, which is a bit of a shame. I don't seem to see any issues at the moment, but if you guys let me know. We've only got 10 minutes left anyway, and I kind of want to keep going because I know that Instagram's going to cut out. But if we're having some problems, then you can watch the video back later on. I'm going to quickly renew my call to all of you as well to just do what you've been doing every week, which has been amazing. If you could just invite someone else to come and watch this live stream, and invite someone to like my page as well. It really shot up in the last few weeks after streams, just some people inviting their friends. So it really is making a difference. So thank you so much. If you could keep doing that, that would be amazing. And also as well, if you would go and listen to some of my music on Spotify, and that would be really amazing as well. It's all free, which is ideal. So this is a song which is going to turn 1 year old in a couple of days, which I only realised today, which is amazing. It's amazing how fast time has flown, but I remember all the fun that I had writing this song and recording it and releasing it and the build up to it. And so I want to dedicate this version of it to all the people that helped me do that. And there was a lot of them there. Lobo O'Brien, who managed a campaign with me, my amazing band of musicians who played with me, Hannah Nick Gerald, Tom Cahalan, Isaac Higgins, Barry Wilson and Adam O'Leary, and of course Daz Clark, who mixed it, Abby Road, who mastered it, and to all my family and friends as well who came out to the single launch in Collins and who just made it such an incredible night. I'm not going to name every one of you individually, obviously, but I hope you know that your support is so important to me, and I really appreciate it. So this is a song about going out, drinking too much and having a stupid argument that you forget what the argument is about. And you can watch the video in the link in my story thing, writing English. This is In Attempt to Momentum. When will the sun grant us the leave to mumble half-hearted apologies, to learn how to say please now and then? You found some sense, and this whole thing, it seems so innocent. What a day to burn a bridge. You can say I didn't warn you that this would happen when it's written in the stars, in the stars. With the need to be there, even just once. It seems we're poets of the midnight hour, the morning's holy drums, but you came along, brandishing anger, and I guess you're not composed enough to hold your tongue when called upon. You can say I didn't warn you that this would happen when it's written in the stars, in the stars. You can say I didn't warn you that this would happen when it's written in the stars, written in the stars. When will the sun grant us the leave to mumble half-hearted apologies, or learn how to say please now and then? You found some sense, and this whole thing, it seems so innocent. What a day to burn a bridge when it's written in the stars, in the stars. It's written in the stars, written in the stars. You can say I didn't warn you that this would happen when it's written in the stars, in the stars. You can say I didn't warn you, 'cause honey, this keeps happening. It's written in the stars, written in the stars. When it's written in the stars, written in the stars, it's written in the stars, written in the stars, it's written in the stars, written in the stars. Thank you very much. That's an attempt at momentum. That's a year old in a few days, which is pretty incredible. So thank you all so much for supporting that single. You can listen to it on Spotify. You can buy it off of Bandcamp. You can watch the amazing video as well by Jessie and Robin Gooden, who I forgot to thank for this song as well. They were incredible. So I'm going to finish on a new one. This is one that I haven't done on this stream before, and it's one that we just finished recording in February. One that I'm really excited about. And I found I wasn't really sure what this song was about when I wrote it. I kind of not that I was having problems connecting with it. I guess I just kind of I felt that I just couldn't get the subject matter in my head, and I really didn't know what to connect to, I suppose. And then I realized that it was just somewhat about feeling a little lost and a little unsure and a little sad about what they see around them and what's going on. And I guess that might be relevant for some people here tonight. And I hope you remember how brave you're all being, how amazingly that you're doing in this completely unprecedented time. And we are going to get through it. We actually already are getting through it. And that's the amazing thing is I kind of thought of this at the start of a pit. And obviously a pit has two sides, and we obviously had to go right down into the bottom of it, but I think we're starting to come back on the other side now. And when the days are darker than they are today, just remember that. And also just reach out for a chat. I'm always here for anyone here who just fancies a chinwag for a little while. But yeah, I'm going to finish this live stream with a song called September. Thank you so much again for listening. We'll see you next week. Leave my bones in the harbor or on your father's land. Take a minute to remember me before I fall into the sand. 'Cause nothing comes close to the light you shone over my body. There's a freedom to your evenings now, you'll be better off without me. Came to stay for the weekend, made a mess out of me. To give me strength, to give me patience, depends on what I need. But we knew something wasn't right, you and I are too fond of excuses. And you need to be a better man than I am to refuse. So I have never seen you as happy as the night that I release you. Oh, I have never seen you as happy as the night that I release you. You came to stay for the weekend and made a mess out of me. To give me strength, to give me patience. Depends on what I need. There's nowhere left to hide. You and I are too fond of excuses. Need to be a better man than I am. 'Cause I have never seen you as happy as the night that I release you. Oh, I have never seen you as happy as the night that I release you. Oh, keep my bones in the harbor. Leave my bones in the harbor. Leave my bones in the harbor. On your father's land. Thank you so much again for listening, for joining. It's been amazing. We'll see you again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.